Supergirl memes are not stopping and I love it. Let's go.
Everyone is saying Millie Alcock's Supergirl looks like these three characters. The biggest comparison is to Chaka from Land of the Lost. Trolls claim her blonde hair and facial expressions resemble the furry TV character, and the meme has spread widely across social media. Another viral comparison is to the feral kid from Mad Max 2: The Road Warrior. Fans say Alcock's short blonde hair and features look almost identical to the wild boomerang-wielding boy from the film. The third comparison is to actor Will Poulter in We're the Millers. After the trailer was released, fans joking that they looked like siblings, or could even swap roles.
What? No, that's an insult to Miller. Don't do this.
Supergirl opens with 36 million domestically. It did worse than Morbius. It got mogged by Morbius. Lower opening weekend than Morbius and the Marvels. Lower than Morbius is crazy. Supergirl stands to lose $100 million. The DC Studios tentpole cost $170 million to produce and roughly $120 million to market. Can you imagine who would win in a fight? A $120 million budget or one drunk British guy? Peter Stefan has made a statement about Supergirl underperforming at the box office. So they even went and said this. While Supergirl didn't meet box office expectations, it's just one component of a broader long-term strategy at DC Studios we remain confident in.
Absolute BS if you ask me. Oh, these memes are just too funny.
Supergirl's reviews just came in, and critics are trashing almost everything except one thing. After the review embargo lifted, the movie debuted with a rotten score on Rotten Tomatoes. Variety called it super horrendous, criticizing the weak screenplay. The New York Post said DC is back to making mediocre superhero movies. Forbes reported that the script was the biggest complaint across reviews.
Wow, these reviews are not holding back at all.
So, you got a new Supergirl script for me? Yes, sir, I do. Oh boy, the Snyderless verse is underway, baby. It sure is, sir. So we meet Supergirl on this planet that has a red sun, which means she can drink. I'm kind of the opposite. In my experience, drinking leads to a red sun. What? Had a couple beers, forgot to sunscreen my kid, so why does she want to get drunk? Well, it's her 23rd birthday, and also she doesn't really feel a connection to Earth, so she's just kind of traveling. Oh, bummer. So she goes to this alien space bar with a bunch of space aliens that look weird. Sounds a little derivative of the Star Wars Cantina scene. No, it's not derivative, if you call it an homage. Really? Huh, imagine that. Yeah, there is an homage in that. I just told you there was. That's not, never mind. So anyway, she puts on some rock music from Earth and does a little dance. She doesn't feel a connection to Earth, but she listens to Earth music. Yeah, well, I figure since James Gunn is involved, we're gonna need a needle drop and the main character dancing to it. That's just kind of how characters are introduced. That is his go-to move. So they've got Earth music in this space bar. Sure, why not? So anyway, we're gonna meet the bad guy of this movie too. His name is Creme. Well, that doesn't sound very menacing. What's his last name? De La Creme? Oh, he's menacing, all right. So what's his deal? His deal is that he's a bad guy. Not even nice at all. Oh, snap. Anything else? He eats people's food sometimes without even asking. Oh.
Once again, Hollywood has completely lost it. Who writes scripts like this? This movie is a huge flop, and I wonder why.
Supergirl fans were completely speechless after seeing the movie's new promotional cup. To promote the film, Cinepolis released a 3D drink cup designed to look like Supergirl wearing her trench coat, but fans quickly noticed the design looked nothing like a superhero. Instead, many joked, it looked like something I can't even talk about here. Even Superman star David Corenswet was disgusted by it.
What kind of promoting material is that?
What does alien butt candy taste like?
Yo, okay, so that actually was delicious.
Sometimes when I write like big action set pieces, I'm very like, someone's gonna come in and change this. Like, this isn't gonna actually be what it is, you know.
Kara is someone who is neglecting any form of self-care, responsibility.
I don't like that one bit.
There's no home without you, buddy.
Because Superman was so good, it sets them up for success. So I don't think it's an overreaction at all to say it could make as much as Superman did.
You sure about that?
I think because she doesn't live inside the binary of what we think a woman should be, that
is what makes her so special and so exciting and so new.
I don't understand, and I don't think I want it explained.
I don't understand how you would look at that and be like, man, he looks garbage.
Garbage. Gonna be a win for everybody. Everybody that complains about, Ray and Mary Sue's, that's not the case here.
You sure about that?
I think that what makes this film so beautiful is that it's not centered around a man, it's centered around the love and
down with the patriarchy. That's the message.
I think that the process of adaptation is like...
Honestly, these woke actresses should just shut up. Ah man, I cannot get enough of these.
These actresses almost played Supergirl, but DC picked Millie Alcock. The biggest competition came from Meg Donnelly, who had already voiced Supergirl in DC's animated movies. She made it to the final screen test and was considered Millie Alcock's biggest rival for the role.
Wow, look at that. She would have been great for the role, actually.
Supergirl will be a historically awful flop, looking at a 9-figure loss for DC Comics. And regardless of how well or horribly received the movie actually is, it was doomed before opening day.
There's been a lot of discussion online about Kara's queerness in the comics. Was that something that you explored when you were preparing for the role?
It wasn't, but in honor of Pride Month, as I'm getting all these questions, I don't know. I think that what makes this film so beautiful is that it's not centered around a man, it's not centered around love and...
Why would you say something like this? That's not what Supergirl is about at all.
In the world, do we even need to speculate who she would date, especially when the source material already has an answer? It's just more woke nonsense being shoehorned into established lore, since a small population online refuses to support anything they're not overwhelmingly represented in. Not to mention, this isn't the first time woke actors revise source material from a traditional love story into more feminist nonsense.
Well said. Go woke, go broke.
People just watched Supergirl in theaters, and they were absolutely disappointed. Many were shocked by how boring the movie was. Others made fun of Millie Alcock's acting. However, the movie is getting support from the LGBTQ+ community because of her recent Pride Month comments. A few viewers even said it was so bad that they walked out before it ended.
Honestly, I'm not surprised at all. Even the kids don't want to see her. Wow. Imagine Gorlock as Supergirl, that would be horrible.
Supergirl has bombed, getting just 38 million domestic, that's lower than the Marvels, and 30 million internationally, which, well, with the Marvels doing 50% better internationally, Supergirl decided to do it the other way around. Like it did everything. Generally, movies try to please the target audience. Supergirl decided to piss them off and disgust them. At this pace, it won't even make $200 million when all is said and done. And everybody knew this was going to flop, even on the opening weekend. The new Supergirl toys were already on clearance, at the same price as Melissa Benoist's. This is a movie that even Paul Tassi couldn't get behind. Although I do like his invention of the word scriptonite. And as you would expect, the fallout from this has been cope and excuses. At the same time as everyone's gone, I always knew it was going to fail, this is a terrible movie, they've still got to make excuses for it.
Even the toys are not selling, that's how bad the movie is.
James Gunn bet his entire DCU on Supergirl movie. The numbers coming in are not what he hoped for. Just days before release, the film's expected opening weekend has dropped to around $50 to $55 million, less than half of what Superman earned in its debut. Early reactions have been mixed. While most critics agree that Millie Alcock delivers a strong performance as Supergirl, many have pointed to a weak villain and uneven screenplays. Some reviewers have even described the antagonist as one of the worst.
Wow, this is an absolute catastrophe. Will Hollywood ever learn?
Okay, honey, I'll explain a little bit about how your powers work. You have x-rays, so you'll see a lot of penises. What?
Yeah, I see them all the time. Like Bruce's. He's cold.
Isn't there any way to avoid seeing them?
Sure, you control it.
But why would you avoid seeing male penises?
Oh, what?
These memes are getting weird now.
You know, I guess the new Supergirl movie did have superpowers in it, but I guess selling tickets just wasn't one of them. I found some other interviews with her, and I will say she's just insufferable, dude. Absolutely insufferable. For me, if I was an actor, and I was going to go be in a movie, put a 1 in the chat if you agree, I would definitely watch the source material of the movie I'm going to watch.
Lily Alcock is slowly becoming Rachel Ziegler 2.0.
Don't make me drink alone. And I don't want to hear any of this. I have homework crap. Don't make me drink alone. Don't make me drink alone. Don't make me drink alone.
Wow. They should have cast her as Supergirl, honestly.
How about this? Here's some advice to all the producers. If you want your movie to be successful, tell the main actresses or main actors, shut the hell, let's play the clip. What did she say?
Discussion online about Kara's queerness in the comics.
Her
Was
character.
that something that you explored when you were preparing for the role?
It wasn't, but in honor of Pride Month, I don't know.
It's
I don't know.
great.
She'd probably go both ways.
When they ask you, I'm Supergirl, ask me how was shooting the movie Supergirl.
Hey, Millie, how was shooting the movie?
It was super, and I'm a girl. Watch the movie. That's it.
Enough.
I don't want to hear anything about trans, about LGBTQ, and it's almost like these reporters are trying to destroy the movie.
I don't know why would you say something like this. That's not what the fans want to hear at all. Wow. Great cosplay. You gotta admire the confidence.
Am I the main character or do I just really like attention? So fun fact, I'm a face painter and I do events in random town centers often. 9 times out of 10 I'm being Elsa, but today I decided to spice it up and do Supergirl in honor of the new movie coming out. I thought people would care. People didn't care as much as I wanted them to be honest.
Huh?
It was a bit of a shame. Elsa is still definitely the winner. But hey, will I ever turn down a paid opportunity to sit and read Fourth Wing? No. Anyway, took down the gazebo, packed everything back up, and we were done for the day. I don't know, the fact that I'm 22 and I'm just going out and playing dress up.
Wow, well done. Look at that. She would have made a much better Supergirl.
I am also happy. Everything will be just fine. Happy birthday. Don't freak out. That's for my dog. And that's for that little girl. Everything will be just fine.
Who write lines like this? No wonder the movie is tanking.
To me, this is still the Supergirl. I know a lot of people are probably going to disagree with me on that one, but I don't really care. Even though the movie itself was absolutely terrible, Helen Slater was not the problem. She had the look, the personality, and she felt exactly how I would imagine Kara should be. It's honestly impressive that she managed to come out of that train wreck of a movie with her reputation intact. To this day, when I think of Supergirl, she's still one of the first people that comes to mind.
Underrated. 1,000,000,000% underrated.
I actually think Laura is a pretty underrated Supergirl. Smallville in general did a really good job with a lot of their DC characters, and she was no exception. She captured that balance between being confident and powerful while still feeling like Kara. She also had great chemistry with the rest of the cast, and every time she showed up, I found myself wanting to see more of her character. If she had been given more screen time over the years, I think more people would have her near the top of their rankings.
Wow, honestly, I agree completely. I would have loved to see them return, honestly.
Supergirl bombs at the box office. Oh yeah, Supergirl stinks, writes Variety. Of course, then they try and blame it on the writers and say that really, you know, they're failing female leads. And why do they keep failing female leads? Rachel Zegler was failed, right? Because she destroyed Snow White and somehow it was everybody else's fault. Typical liberals, never wanting to actually take responsibility for anything. Here's the New York Times writing, Supergirl falters at the box office, testing DC Studios reboot. Overall ticket sales for the weekend, they were up overall. But Supergirl, ooh, she came in pretty disappointingly at $38 million. Well, they spent a fortune on this thing.
It's always somebody else's fault, obviously, not the cast at all. Am I right?
Supergirl is already a super dud. We knew that this movie was going to struggle to meet the expectations that Warner Brothers had for it, given they put so much time and money into this, thinking it was going to hit at least close to the heights of Superman, and it's not going to happen. We are already seeing execs coping. We are hearing that this movie may lose them $100 million, and all I really can say is FAFO.
F around, find out. It was totally expected, obviously.
Yeah, this Millie Alcock girl isn't doing herself any favors by talking on the red carpet about this, that, and the other. But with Supergirl, this is the movie that nobody asked for. Like everyone knew this was going to be a dud. As soon as they heard they were doing it, they're like, "Look, up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's a flop. It's not going to go well." Hollywood is like a restaurant, and they're supposed to serve you food that you want. You got James Gunn back there making sushi with 5-day-old mayonnaise, and then Warner Brothers is slinging it, and then you got Millie Alcock delivering it to the people, and everybody's mad at Millie. I think we got to get angry at Chef James Gunn for serving up this girl boss sushi that nobody wants.
Wow. Well said. These guys are absolutely blasting James Gunn for what he did. How could you make a movie like this? Absolute disaster. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and click right here to watch the next one. Bye bye.